This was exactly how I profitably live trade like an outlier. First of all, I opened the app SNS on my phone and I did my proper analysis. It took me quite a lot of time. I was moving from the 1 minute to 15-minute time frame to the 30 minutes time frame. But bear in mind, I mostly use the 1 minute time frame for execution, the 15-minute time frame for confirmation. Every other time frame is just what I go through to see if it's probably a right setup for me. It took me longer time to analyze this trade. After all, the overall trend was a downtrend, so I was already waiting for a pullback. I think this is the pullback already. At this time, we're already seeing the pullback, but I was still waiting for a proper confirmation to enter like a sniper, not a machine gun. You get? So it took longer time. It actually took longer time. And then at this point, the pullback was getting obvious that I needed to enter. My phone battery was already out, but I really need to enter at a very good spot, like the sniper, not like the machine gun, so I make a lot of profit. So at this point, I think is already a perfect time for me to enter because my 15-minute time frame is already matching up with my 1 minute time frame. And then I could not wait any further since there was a lot of pressure on me. Though this game is not an emotional game, but this is me adjusting my lots to 3 instead of the normal one that I used to take because I was waiting for a nice setup that will probably eat good fruit. So I actually waited and waited and waited. This was the pullback already, but it was still trying to sweep out liquidity so it could pull up. I don't want to be a victim of liquidity sweep out, so I waited for a shorter time, and now I think this is the best entry for me right now. I'm probably going to enter this trade as soon as I see my real confirmation candle. Though I don't trade like retail traders, but I use my confirmation candle very well. So at this point, it was a very nice setup for me. I know I entered the trade at this point. Yes, I entered the trade at this point. And now the thing was still swiping out. I was like, bro, did I make a mistake? Is this thing going to fall down? But I put myself together because this is not an emotional game. I trusted the process and I was perfectly waiting for the right time. This is my 15-minute time frame. It was already aligned with my 1 minute time frame. So there is already 80% success on this trade. So I was waiting. Though my $25 has shifted down to $3 and now it's back to 25. Fall down again to $3. I went to the intraday to check. I was like, this thing is supposed to go up now. Waiting this up. So I was still waiting. It started eating good fruits. At the time, it came back to my 25 point something dollar, and then now it's 8.28 point something. So I was like, I probably did my proper analysis and it's giving me good food. Network decided to fall off, and that was $40 that I missed. It fell back to $39. So I was actually waiting. If it's going to go up to like $50, then I withdraw. That's me making $1 with $50. Oh, it was impossible. At this point, the price was going to fall down a bit to swipe out liquidity. Though I don't have enough capital on my account to withstand that. So I was probably not going to take that risk. This was it falling from all the way from $40 down to $35. Though I was not losing, you can see the distance between where I entered the trade and where the trade is right now. $34 point something already. I had no choice. I was like, let me try and withdraw before this thing runs out. I was trying to zoom in if I would find some hope, but like, bro, no hope again. This thing was actually going to fall down to sweep liquidity. This was me trying to make my withdrawal. The network was telling me connection lost. Though I wasn't at home, I went to a friend's place. That was why I was not having good network. And then after, this was 7 point something dollar. I actually withdrew and my balance became 32.58 USD. It was a very nice setup I took. It was a very nice trade I took. This was me trying to see if there would be another setup for me to enter this trade. But I was like, I will enter sha. I actually entered the trade. I lost 4.46 USD and I later made 1.68 USD since my full battery was already 1%. Though it was a really nice setup for me all through. Even the last trade I took was supposed to eat good food, but it was my phone battery and the network connection. I decided to just move out of the trade with that amount. And then it's not really about how much money you make trading, it's how much money you are able to preserve in your account and to preserve your capital. You see me, I actually made a total, including my loss now, I already made a total of 4.47 USD. That means I did not lose on this session. I actually made money on this session. I lost on my profit, but I did not touch my capital. It was a very nice trade already.